Uh, Hi, madam. I'm Couch Amza. Our registration number 2020B071222415. I'm in the WhatsApp group, that is room 2, and the three questions that were posed as to us were standard configurations and control. We had the question of CM, which is security event management, security information and event management, and anti-malware. So I'm going to start with standard configurations and controls. Standard configurations and control refers to the collection of documents that describe how a device should be configured. Standards or standard are the specifications that contain measurable mandatory rules to be applied to a process, technology, and actions in support of a policy. The main weapon in network attacks defense is tight configuration management. So these are the measures below in this slide 3 are the measures that should be implemented, that strictly should be implemented as part of a standard configuration. 1. The machine in your network should be running up-to-date copies of the operating system, and they are immediately updated whenever a new device pack or a patch is released. All your configuration files in your operating system or application should have enough security. Another one is that all the default passwords in your operating system or applications should be changed after installation. Another one is that you should implement tight security for administrator passwords. Also to talk about is that standard configuration management system controls. We should implement a strict change control process to control any addition or changes to software on an information asset. This includes checking for unrecognized versions of software by comparing file hash values components. Another one is that store the master images on securely configured servers validated with integrity checking tools capable of continuous inspections and change management. Also is establish and maintain a secure configuration management process. This ensures that assets including data are not compromised. On another slide, we see that we use automated tools to verify standard device configurations and detect changes. So all alterations to such a file should be automatically reported to security personnel. I should ensure that each wireless device connected to the information system matches an authorized configuration and security profile with a documented owner of the connection and defined business need. I test the data on back media on a regular basis by performing a data restoration process. These are ensuring the backup system is working properly and backups are available if needed. So, second question posed to us was about the SIEM, which is the Security Information and Event Management. This describes the product capabilities of gathering, analyzing, and presenting information from network and security devices, which is identify the access management applications, vulnerability management and policy compliance tools, operating system database and application logs, and external threat data. So a key focus is to monitor and help manage user and service privileges, directory services, and other system configuration changes, as well as provide log auditing and review and incident response. So CM has tools. So these are the tools involved, the tools and the features involved with the system, with the security information event and event management. So we have, let me try to increase my screen. So we have log data management. These are the features and the tools. So collection of log data is the foundation of security information and event management, as we know. So real-time data collection, analysis and correlation maximizes productivity and efficiency. Another feature is the network visibility. So by inspecting packet captures between for visibility into network flows, so the SIEM analytics engine can get additional insights to assets, so IP addresses and protocols to reveal malicious files or the data exfiltration or personal identifiable information moving across the network. We have another feature which is the threat intelligence. So being able to incorporate either prior, to incorporate either appropriately or open source intelligence feeds into the SIEM solution in social is essential in order to recognize and combat modern day vulnerabilities and attack signatures. So a continuation of the features and the tools is that have the analytics. So not all SIEM solutions offer the same level of data analytics. So solutions that incorporate next gen technology such as machine learning and artificial intelligence help to investigate more sophisticated and complex attacks as they arise. Another tool is the real-time alerting. So SIEM solutions can be customized to business needs, making use of predefined tired outs and notifications across multiple teams. Another, we have the dashboard and reporting. In some organizations, hundreds or thousands, even thousands of network events can happen on a daily basis. So understanding and reporting incidents is customizable view with no lag time is essential. We have the IT compliance. Uh, regu- Regulatory compliance requirements vary considerably from one organization to the next. While not all SIEM tools offer the full range of compliance coverage, organizations in heavily regulated industries prioritize auditing and on-demand reporting over the other features. So here on the next slide, we shall see how this SIEM works. The system information, the security information, and event management. So, as an little explanation on the research we've gathered, we see that the Atmos-based level all SIEM solutions perform some level of data aggregation, consolidation, and sorting functions in order to identify threats and adhere to data compliance requirements. Now, while some solutions vary in capability, most offer the same core set of functionality. We have the log management. SIEM captures event data from wide range of sources across an organization's entire network. So logs and flow data from user applications, from user application assets, cloud environments and networks is collected, stored and analyzed in real time, giving IT and security teams the ability to automatically manage their networks event log and in network flow data in one centralized location. We have event correlation and analytics. Event correlation is an essential part of a SIEM solution, utilizing analytics to identify and understand intricate data patterns. Event correlation provides insights quickly locate and mitigate potential threats to business security. So SIEM solutions significantly improve the mean time to detect and the mean time to resend for IT security teams by offloading the manual workflows associated with the in-depth analysis of security events. Another uh, another step of how it works is the incident monitoring and security alerts. Because they enable centralized management of on-premise, uh, on-premise and cloud-based infrastructure. Assume solutions are able to identify all entities of the IT environment. So this allows the SIEM technology to monitor for security incidences across all connected users, devices, and applications while classifying abnormal behavior as it is detected in the network. Using customizable predefined correlation laws, administrators can be alerted immediately and take appropriate actions to mitigate it before it materializes into more significant security issues. I'll have the benefits of the same or the security information and environment management. It has benefits, and one of them is that advanced real-time threat recognition. As you've seen in what how it works, we see that the same active monitoring solutions across your entire infrastructure significantly reduces the real time. So the lead time required to identify and react to potential network threats and vulnerabilities, helping to strengthen security posture as the organization's goals. However, regulatory compliance auditing. So CM solutions enable centralized compliance auditing and reporting across an entire business infrastructure. Advanced automation streamlines the collection and analysis of system logs and security events to reduce internal resource utilization while meeting strict compliance reporting standards. I have AI-driven automation. Today's next-gen CM solution integrate with powerful security orchestration. So automation and response capabilities. Uh, Automation and response capabilities are saving time and resources for IT teams as they manage business security. Using deep machine learning that automatically adapts to network behavior, these solutions can handle complex threat identification and incident response protocols in significantly less time than physical teams. Improved organization efficiency. Because of the improved visibility of IT environments that it provides, a CM can be essential driver of improving in departmental efficiency with a single unified view of system data integrated. So teams can communicate and collaborate efficiently with when responding to perceived events and security incidences. Mhm. We have detecting advanced and unknown threats. Considering how quickly the cybersecurity landscape changes, organizations need to be able to rely on the solutions that can detect and respond to both known and unknown security threats. Using integrated threat intelligence feeds and AI technology, same solutions can successfully mitigate against modern day security breaches such as never press the example, but I think one of them. I think I've lost one of them, madam. I'll just be telling you, madam. Conducting for risk investigations. Same solutions are ideal for conducting digital forensic investigations. Once a security incident occurs, it allows organizations to efficiently collect and analyze log data from all their digital assets in one place. This gives them the ability to recreate past incidents or analyze new ones to investigate suspicious activity and implement more effective security processes. Assessing and, reporting on compliance. Compliance auditing and reporting is both a necessary and challenging task for many organizations. So, same solutions dramatically reduce these resource expenditures required to manage this process by providing real-time audits and on-demand reporting for regulatory compliance whenever needed. Monitoring users and applications. With the rise in popularity of remote workforces, bring your own device policies. Organizations need the level of visibility necessary to mitigate network risks from outside the traditional network perimeter. Same solutions track all the activities, network activity across all users, devices, and applications, significantly improving transparency across the entire infrastructure and detecting threats regardless of where digital assets and services are being accessed. Next, I have we talk of anti-malware. So, an anti-malware is a software that protects the computer from malware, such as spyware, adware, and worms. It scans the system for all types of malicious software that manage to reach the computer. So, an anti-malware program is one of the best tools to keep the computer and personal information protected. So, this is how an anti-malware works. So, in a little explanation there down this, an anti-malware does its job using different techniques. So it follows different techniques when doing its job. One is behavior monitoring. So behavior monitoring is a technique anti-malware uses to identify malware based on its characteristics and behavior. An anti-malware program doesn't compare the file to any known threat anymore. If a file exhibits suspicious behaviors, anti-malware will flag it as a threat. So behavior monitoring technique is used to constantly monitor suspicious files that can be harmful to the computer. This feature makes malware detection more easily because an anti-malware program does not have to scan a file anymore. By its behavior on the computer, malware will be identified. Another technique is sandboxing. Sandboxing is another efficient technique an anti-malware program uses to isolate suspicious files. So an anti-malware holds the file in a sandbox to further analyze it. Threats will be instantly removed while legitimate files will be allowed, but it will be constantly monitored. Sandboxing is a great way to prevent malware infection. An anti-malware immediately separates malicious software from legitimate applications to prevent damage on the computer. Another technique is malware removal. So finally, once a malware is identified, a malware protection software removes it to prevent it from executing and infecting the computer. If the same type of a file reaches the computer, it will automatically be eliminated. So an anti-malware will prevent it from installing. Malware removal may sound like a lot of work, but it's done within seconds. That's how fast malware protection software works. In an instant malware uh, is in an instant malware is out of your computer, and you are sure that your computer and personal information are safe. So these are the benefits of an anti-malware. The benefits of anti-malware here are explained below. A malware removal software has many benefits, particularly keeping your computer secure. But it's not all anti-malware has to offer. You can benefit from anti-malware in many ways, and one of them is that you're protected from hackers. So hackers gain access to your computer through malware. So with an anti-malware installed, you can browse the web safely from Instagram to Facebook, everywhere. Another one is your privacy is protected. So cyber criminals use your personal information to their advantage. So an anti-malware prevents any software that steals your personal information from installing. Your valuable files are secured. If malware and viruses are out of the computer, you can be assured that your data is protected. Your software are up to date. So nobody wants outdated software. So an anti-malware keeps your software updated. It will remind you if the version or it will remind you of the new version, if the version or an update is available online. Your computer is free of the junk files. So an anti-malware notifies you if the junk files are consuming your computer memory, so you can free up some space. This eliminates useless files stored in your computer. That's all I could present, madam. That was Couch Amza of Room to belong to the Waisha group. I thank you for listening and seeing my work. I'm looking forward to receiving best marks. Thank you.